I forgot what I'm doing. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share some beginner-friendly curling wand tips that are going to help you feel a little less intimidated when you're heat styling your hair. Thank you Google for sponsoring this video. The curling wand that I'm using is the Remington Pearl curling wand. It's affordable, it works well, it's digital, it's wonderful. I just love it. So we are going to go over my top 5 tips for curling wands. Starting with tip number 1, please do this on clean hair. If your hair struggles to hold a curl, definitely try using some mousse or a heat-friendly styler. I do that on curly and wavy hair types. And when I used to have a relaxer, I would use mousse on my hair, let it dry, and then curl my hair. And I got the most amazing curls. So definitely consider mousse. Once it dries down, it's going to be great for your curls. Tip number 2 is use protection. Always protect your hands when you're using a curling wand, unless you're like me and you don't care if you burn yourself. Whatever curling wand you use, usually they come with a heat glove. If they don't, you can always order one online, but do use protection. Tip number 3 is to do a heatless run to get the hang of things. This is like training wheels, and I recommend it for any heat styling product you have never used because every tool is different. And sometimes you might accidentally turn it off or, increase or decrease the heat, not realizing that you've done so, and that can impact your results. You could even run out of room on your wand. There's so many things that could go wrong. So just get the hang of it, know how it moves, kind of flow with the product or tool as you are styling, and that will help you tremendously when you are doing your wand curls because you're going to be able to repeat success over and over and over again. Let's take things a step further with tip number 4. I am a scatterbrained individual, so I tend to forget the assignment. Because of that, I have an order of operations that I use each time I curl my hair depending on how I want my results to look. It goes like OSAT, like OSAT, and that helps me determine what I'm trying to do, how I'm going to do it, and what kind of results pretty much I'm looking to achieve. O stands for origin, S stands for shape, A stands for amount, and T stands for time and temperature. Time and temperature kind of go together. We're going to do a heatless run while I explain OSAT to you. And we're going to start with origin. Now with origin, you are thinking about where you start on the wand curler and where you start on your hair. For tight curls, you're going to start at the roots of your hair, more than likely. And then on the wand, you're likely going to start anywhere from 1/4 or 1/2 of the way down because this is a conical wand and it gradually decreases in diameter as you go down. So up here might be a little bit too wide for you. You just start wrapping around, going down to the very bottom. If your hair is too long, you might need a cylindrical wand that has the same diameter through and through. If you want a loose curl, on the other hand, you will more than likely start right here on your wand and maybe go down 2 or 3 inches on your hair. You could start at eye level to get that cute bang, start at lip level if you want more relaxed curls, or even start down at the chin level. Those are my favorite positions to start when I'm doing looser curls because then it just looks so flowy and nice. If you want springy tight curls, you want to tightly wind your hair around the roller, making sure there are no gaps in between. And if you want more volume, you want to go horizontally and curl going back. It just gives you that nice face framing, voluminous look. Now, if you are an overachiever, you can also curl in different directions. That definitely helps get a lot of volume in your hair. So if I curl horizontally, it's like I'm lifting the roots up, but then if I curl vertically or at a slight angle, then I'll have nice cascading curls, which is perfect for the ripple waves and the beachy curls and the loose curls. And of course, going back is still great for framing your face. The amount of hair that you use will influence how your curls are going to turn out. And with smaller sections, I have a simple rule of thumb. If I want small curls, I'm going to use a section that's either the same size as the diameter of the curler or less than that, up to like maybe half that size. And then with larger curls, I'm the opposite, pretty much the same size as the diameter or 1.5 times the size. I'm very generous with the amount of hair that I use because I'm ready to be done. But do remember that the smaller your section, the more defined your curl will be, and the more likely it is going to be the size of the roller. If you want something large and maybe your roller is a bit too small, then you can definitely add some extra hair. So the last part of OSAT is T, time, temperature, tension. The more time, the higher the temperature, the more tensile strength, the greater the definition. I recommend not going above 15 seconds regardless. If you use less time, lower the tensile strength, and decrease the temperature, you will have looser curls. So everything serves its purpose depending on what look you're going for. There is no right or wrong way. The primary thing is to know what you want and then execute accordingly. So I'm going to quickly show you how to do a tight curl and a loose curl with OSAT. I'm not scared of burning myself, but please, if you are a beginner, use a glove. So this one ranges from 250 to 410 degrees. I'm going to go all the way up to 410. 300 to 350 is a safe range to get started with. And then if you want more heat or less heat, you can adjust, but you're less likely to get heat damage in that range. You can get small and tight curls, you can get loose curls, and you can get loose waves by just curling and tugging your hair, but please do not pull too tightly. If you make a mistake, all is not lost, okay? So I'm gonna just curl and make a mistake. I'm not going to curl all the way to the bottom. What I did intentionally on the ripple wave is I left the ends straight, which is okay with looser textures or curls. Go wherever your last hump is and just continue wrapping slowly at the ends and hold it a little bit. And that will get your ends to curl beautifully. And you can move on to your next curl. If you need to come up on top, you can do the same thing. Before I wrap things up, another thing you can do is flatten your hair. Like if you want a flatter part, you can do that on straighter hairstyles and stuff. With this curl, it's already fallen. But if I want to make it straighter or less voluminous, I can do that and it's instantly larger. Because sometimes you just wrap it too tightly. So on my hair here, I have some wavy hair. And maybe I want to add more volume, maybe I want to add more up top. I'll just grab the wand and just wrap loosely, coming down. And do that. Then iron it out, smooth it out, and it'll blend a bit better. And I'll wrap back. If the hair is too long, I will go right back up. All right, so that's all there is for this video. I have a healthy combination of curls and waves. It gives a nice, natural, relaxed, messy look, and I love this. I hope this video helped anyone who is new to curling wands or needed a refresher. And thank you so much for watching as always. Thank you, Google, for sponsoring this video. I'll talk to you guys soon.